Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up one of the bettas, and that's basically the name, the betta from the Ikimono Daizukan Advance line, or the Living Encyclopedia Advance line. So as this is one of the advanced lines, compared to its normal 500 yen counterpart, this one is on the expensive side. This one is from the 1,500 yen side, so 3 times the price of the normal one. So yeah. So it does come with a display stand of blue because it is a fish, and that's about it. Yeah, so let's get to it. This one came out quite a long time ago, way back in like November of 2023. But I got one, but I just never got around doing it. So sorry, Busters, but so finally here it is. Yeah. So opening it up. So this is the display stand. So you just flip it over like always, plop it down like that, and you get your display stand here, and the top is just a piece to make it round, and here is the actual stand. This part you don't need it, but it does look nice though. I feel like they should have just used that as a dome. It is the throwaway piece, so you do not need it. And then as always, here is the stand. These are on hexagonal joints, so do not try to just rotate it. You do have to basically unplug it and then reset it at, I guess, preset notches. So let me just, maybe this one. So I always just like to wiggle it up and slowly like that. So just put one like so. Sure. And then this one just pegs in here. Usually they recommend you have it inward like that. And then this one, it comes with a piece here that just attaches here, and then the fish pegs on. I'm not sure how it's supposed to peg on, so I'll just leave it like this for now. And then, so first, here's up. We do have the instruction booklet. So yeah, as it is 1,500 yen, you can expect a much more unique mold. I think this one's more expensive because of the clear plastic. At least it is like a clearish plastic, I think. No, you can't. No. I guess it's slightly clear. Like you can see my finger go behind it, like shadow wise. So it used to be, but they put a lot of paint into it. So. But yeah, so piece-wise, you only do get the 4 pieces. You get the main body, the tail, and the bottom and the top, with it saying which side is right and left. Oh, okay, a bit more for the side of the fishes. The gills, I guess, not the gills. The little side pieces here on the face and the flippers, so right, left. So they do say it goes straight up, like that. So the lineup is. Basically they're all the same mold, just different colors. So you get the full moon blue and red, full moon yellow and blue, full moon Betta, and then it's just like salmon, and then full moon mustard yellow. At least I think that says shake. I'm not quite sure what that kanji is, but so yeah. So this time we got the based on this color, this should be, I think this is the mustard yellow one, based on what it is. So let me just quickly check my phone, and yes, it is the mustard yellow. So it is this one. So here it is. So let's take it out with my trusty scissors. So yeah, so this one, originally I wasn't really planning to get it, or that's not true. Actually, I think I was slightly hesitant to get it because of the price point, at 1,500. But then, like, the mold is just so unique, so I just really wanted it. And then I knew generally the size should be decently large. I think I looked online and other people reviewing it before I decided. to pull the trigger on my own. So I think I did see, like, for the most part, like how it's was supposed to look like size-wise. Because usually for the more, what is it? The, like, beetles, insects, I already have lots of beetles and insects. So the advanced lines for those where I already have a mold that's similar, I wasn't really too hyped up about it. But this one, like a fish, it really did look nice. So let's just get a close-up. So right away, you can see really nice detail. Look at those scales. That's a metallic blue. You know, the eyes here are painted on. The mouth, unfortunately, does not move, so it's just one molded piece. On the other side, I do like, I guess for the scales, like, you know, you can see like bits here and there. I think that's quite nice. It makes it look realistic. You know, you got some that are really painted well, and then some are just not so well, so really nice. Okay, so there's the peg there. Hold there. As you can see, it's got 1, 2, 3, so it can move once you wiggle it. So it does wiggle, so it does move this way and that. Sorry, Buster. Go up and down. Yeah, so it only goes like a fish. This way, up and down, doesn't. The head can rotate a little bit, but so based on this, it did say so this is attach it from the right side, so these are the right ones, and then the left one. So it does say on the ball joint part whether it's right or left. So let's see if we can see it. So somewhere in here, if I can show you, it should indicate what, there it is. Right? Inside. Well, let's see one of these clear ones. Sorry, Busters. For a second, I'm going to just put it real close to my eyes away from the camera to check for you guys. Well, I looked on the ball joint and I could not find it. But apparently, so it's written somewhere. So it did say, like written here, it is supposed to be written like on the socket part. Okay, I can see, like, basically, Busters, it's basically in there. Can you see it? Like, this is R. Like, right inside the ball joint, it says R. So it's really hard to see. So this is the right side. Left side. And then, like, it's extremely hard to see. Like inside, you can kind of see like that little black dot that says L there. So like it's yeah, very hard to see, but it is there. So they're like, so to build it, let's see, of course his right is this way, so so the long one is the flipper, and those go on the bottom. And then these small ones are something, and they go up here, like that. So this small one comes up here. And then this bottom one comes down here. But then, of course, you know, oops. Like this. Or rather, I think it's like this. Kind of like it's got little legs. And then, so this one that rounds out goes to the top. So this one that rounds out goes to the top, like so. But maybe we should put the tail on first. So the tail here is got like pieces like this, so I think it just pops in like that. So not a ball joint. And then this one, I'll move it out so it is curved. And then, you know, you can, because this is a kind of like soft PCP plastic, so look at that. And then this one goes over here and just slots in like so. And then this one, one, two, slots in like, So here on the bottom, there's tons, and then the front here's got this small one, which indicates the small one goes in there. So you just gotta plug these all, or rather, line these all up somehow. Maybe like this. Oops. So getting these in is gonna be quite hard. So you like that, just one at a time, and you slot them in, but it is quite, I'm going to quickly do it off screen, Busters, hold on. Here you go, Busters, and that is this is the mustard yellow Betta. So yeah, very nice. I will say that basically it is stuck in this pose. While you can move it, honestly it's not, yeah, it's basically stuck in this one pose. The tail is just rounded off, although it, you know, it'll just slowly adjust to be a much bigger one. But, and then you can kind of, I guess, straighten it, but the way it's designed, like this part, the bottom part and this top part, basically there's just no space for it. So one has to go in front of the other, which means that the body is always just bent like this. So unfortunately this is more of a display piece. Well, I guess all of these were always display pieces, but this one more so than other ones is just is basically going to be a how do I say it? A statue, I guess. There's not much you can really do with it except just display it as is. So next I'm just gonna move this part out. This one is a bit stuck. Hold on, Busters. There we go. No wonder it's grabbing it from the wrong spot. And then you get this part here that makes it extra tall. Plug it up here. And then, based on the weight, just adjust. There we have the Ikimono Daizukan Advance Betta. So let me just adjust a bit higher. You know, sorry, Busters, lighting wise it's not very good, so let me just add my camera phone. Do extra lighting. So it looks quite nice, you know. You can kind of see all that painted detail, the metallic body, the paint on the clear plastic on the fins. It's clear plastic, so you can see kind of like it's semi see-through but not. So when light hits it, kind of reflects it. It does look really nice. So, you know, let me just adjust the white. No, that's, yeah, I think that's about, sorry. Let me just adjust the brightness. See a bit better. So if I move it up higher like this, so it does look really nice. As a display piece, it is quite nice. Although, so it is quite heavy though. So, and then I feel like using this one makes it look a bit better, like example like that, you know. Well, but maybe this is kind of like a dark sea fish, so, or deep sea fish, so, yeah. So there you go. That's basically it, Busters, for this review. Sorry, forgot. As always, size comparison. So, as always, here is a, really bright, Digimon card. This is just a traditional Poco size card, Pokemon Magic the Gathering, so 8x8 by 6.6 centimeters. So, with all of its gills in this way, it's basically about 10 centimeters long. Height-wise, from the bottom, it's about the same, so it's about like a 10 by 10 almost centimeters, so it is quite big, size-wise, you know. So yeah, that's about it. So thoughts and comments would be, I do like this, but for 1,500 yen, I would say it is a bit on the pricier side. I feel like this could have been like 1,000 yen, but I'm guessing because this was a brand new, complete, unique mold, they upped the price, you know. If you guys look at the link below, that I linked below, and you see all the variants, I think if you're interested in this, there is no like negative one. All of them look real nice no matter what color you get. So I think honestly, if you're just into the design or like fish, definitely really good deal. But I do think it could have been, you know, 1,000 yen. You know, one thing I think I'm not quite liking about it is maybe the stand is a bit high. I kind of wish it was just a bit lower. So maybe just stuck it down here would have been nice, as currently it's quite high. I'm guessing that's for a reason, but you know, or maybe if they wanted it like this to hide it, you know, the stand. But I guess in terms of paint apps quality, it's amazing. You know, when I checked it, when I put this in, I think the body was actually clear plastic itself too. So they just painted all over this. So paint apps, as always, is incredible. Detail is incredible, you know. Like, there's nothing... Honestly, it's a really good piece. You know, it's just... I just feel like it could have been either a bit bigger or maybe a movable mouth, you know, or just a little bit more to make it worth 1,500 in comparison. That was about it. But yeah, so I would highly recommend this for people like me who just like collecting unique molds and just want tons of different creatures. Highly recommend it. Definitely get it. For those who are maybe like short on space, then maybe not this one, as it does take up quite a bit of I guess, you know, desk space if you wanted to use it. But I think from like a desktop display piece, it is quite nice. However, like I said, personal preference, but I do wish it was just a bit lower in terms of just sizing. But overall, it is very nice. So I'd say I can give this maybe like an 8 out of 10. You know, 9 out of 10. If I think, at least for me, I think it would have been a 9 out of 10 if I think just the way it was displayed looked a bit better. Just something about how it goes up and then a bit higher just doesn't. I feel like instead of a peg here, they just had this attached here. I think it would look better. So I think that's about it. But the fish itself is a solid piece, you know, no problems there. Maybe, I mean, honestly, maybe, you know, when mine kind of like right now it's just rubber, it was always in this capsule for a long time. It's just kind of warped, you know. If I use a hair dryer, you know, heat it up and then just let it go back to its original position, I may be able to, you know, rotate it or change its posing a bit. So, you know, I just knocked off maybe like a 1 point for the fact it's almost stuck in the static pose, and the other one, for a personal reason, was just kind of like when it's displayed, I feel like it could just look a little bit better. But, you know, because, you know, but I do know compared to like how it's supposed to be displayed, where they want you, it's supposed to unravel a lot more. But yeah, especially like if you look at the pictures, they put this, they put the top fin inside, so this one is supposed to be unraveled more like that. So the way they do it is a bit different from mine, but I do like it like this. So yeah, basically I do recommend it, you know, and just overall it is a nice piece. However, I just personally don't quite like this part, but that's just me being nitpicky. So yeah, Buster, that's about it for this review. If you had any questions or comments, because I went over things too quickly, or you wanted to know more about something in particular, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you on that. As always, Buster-kun here, off because he's an angel fish.